Yeah, hello guys. Namaste to all. So, welcome to the Pani Software Deals. So today we have a light discussion about Whisper. Do follow backlink exchange network. Uh, so we are thrilled to bring your latest deal from Pani Software Deals. So the innovative and new product called Whisper. Already told that Whisper do follow backlink exchange network to dominate a Google search. So that's the deal actually. So today we have two pleasure of speaking with Thorsten Hunsicker, the founder of Whisper, who will tell us more about the exciting new software. So actually, the Whisper is an easy to use and powerful support for a growing organic traffic, and the plugin help for build backlinks and get more traffic and rank better in search engines. So guys, sit back and relax and get ready to learn more about one of most exciting new product on the market today. And one more thing I need to clarify that we have a four giveaways. Firstly, we are thanking for you know Whisper founder, and he's the sponsoring to our community. So thank you, Thorsten. Thank you so much. And so we'll go for so we have Thorsten Hunsicker. So let me introduce you first.
Hi guys, there I am. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hi, thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
yeah. So hello, guys. Let me hear from Thorsten himself, and as the mastermind behind that Whisper, Thorsten has a wealth of knowledge about that. What makes the software so special. Hello, Mr. Thorsten. So how do you do? How's the
Hi
going with
everyone. Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's about Whisper, as Sumant had announced. It's a software. It's a WordPress plugin. Yeah, that's the most important thing to understand. It does not work with just any platform or any solution out there. So it's specially made for WordPress. There's a reason for that. I can explain this or get into this a little bit later
yeah.
if
The
you
thing
ask
is,
this.
yeah. Firstly, before we discuss about no, what about you and where are you from and about yourself? No, so we need to know about your inspirational story about you. So where Whisper starts and what about you, your background?
So
So
my
we can
background
proceed.
is, yeah, my background is in online marketing. I'm a freelancer for like 15 years now. I work for huge companies like Philips, Nokia, Zalando. Oh God, I don't even know. Lacoste, Philips. Yeah, I told Philips before, but a lot of international brands, and I kind of got stuck with the marketing thing. And in multi-channel e-commerce, back when the name multi-channel e-commerce did not even exist. So we were starting really, really fast with online e-commerce, and there were no Shopify or Magento or whatever you could click together. We were really going from a shopware template and telling the developer, okay, hey, we need for this template, this is how it's supposed to be looking. We need a card system for that based on this template. And that's when we started. We were one of the first people to start with e-commerce in Germany, basically. So, and this went very good for like 2.5 years. We were selling overstock. But then the problem with overstock is you never know where it comes from and if it's actually original. And so we ran into problems with that and didn't want to do any fake products. And then we wanted to have exclusive contract with the D-Star core of Nike in the UK. So, and then they had like 5 million pieces of old Nike stuff lying around. I said, okay, then I can sleep again. It's all good. And Nike is so huge brand and everything's cool. Yeah, but that's when really the problem started, because Nike has a policy of not giving you a cent of discount. Yeah, the price that they make is the price that they make, basically. So, and it's not like you get a huge discount when the season is over. And so the price that we had for shoes, we wanted to buy, I know exactly, we wanted to buy like 60,000 Nike Cortez, it's a shoe, and 20,000 caps, right, for a customer in Australia. And he said, okay, listen, guys, I need to have like 50 cents less than the price that you give me to take the whole package. I said, okay, hey, listen, it's no problem. I call Nike and we figure this out. And I called Nike and I said, okay, listen, guys, I take the whole stock that you have. It's 60,000 shoes, but I need to have 50-cent discount on the shoes. And he said, you know, you have the price, that's our price. And if you take it, then it's good. If not, then yeah, you don't. I said, oh, okay, but maybe you haven't catched, or maybe you haven't caught that I want to have all of the stock, right? Completely. And yeah, he said, I think your phone is broken because I just said the price is set. Yeah, okay, that's the thing with Nike. And this guy did not buy the 80,000 pieces, and we had this a lot. So Nike did not have like a single cent of discount for us. And then a week later, we went to eBay, and my friend was calling me. He was doing the eBay stuff for me. I was doing the key accounts with the B2B stores and whatever. And he said, okay, eBay is flooded with the shoes for a price that's way under the original price that Nike asked for. And I was totally fucked off. And I said, okay, listen to Nike. I called Nike and said, hey, listen, I wanted to have all the stock. What happened now? Yeah, there are even colors that you didn't offer me, and even sizes that you didn't have before. And he said, yeah, that's probably because the stock's still here. And I said, oh, okay, no, then we have a problem, yeah. And then he opened eBay and have taken a look, and there were like 50,000 shoes overnight listed on eBay. And said, okay, that's not ours. That's not from us. And I said, okay, so this is a price way below your reseller price. Yeah, I cannot even sell my shoes that I have anymore because this is much lower, and it's including shipping to their home. And I cannot even, I have to pay taxes. I have to pay the shipping in 2 ways, logistic, whatever, manhandling. And the shoes cost me like $50 when I have to sell them. And that would be a cheap offer. And this is like $29 when your asking price is $32 plus all my costs. They said, yeah, I know, but I have to call the lawyer now. So, and so basically overnight, our whole business broke down because of these fake shoes that were listed from China. So, and that was like, yeah, my background coming into marketing, because I switched from e-commerce basically into paid advertising with fakes, with Google, with Facebook, and creating sales funnels and everything. And then later coming to SEO, where we are working right now. And I always thought SEO was full of shit. Totally honest right now. Yeah, my boss had this SEO agency, and it was basically like, I felt like they were ripping off people because they were asking for 750 euros per month just to add some keywords here and there, and just to optimize some blog posts. And I was like, that's totally fucked off. That's too expensive. Yeah, I don't want to do SEO. It's too long. I was coming from paid ads. Hey, it's like pushing a like button. Yeah, 1 second you don't have traffic on your website, you push the button. Next second you have traffic on your website. Yeah, it's like instant. And then he was charging 750 euro for SEO that might work in six months. And I thought, okay, this is total bullshit. Why is anyone doing this? This is totally crazy, right? So my background is really like pessimistic in SEO. I did not believe this could ever work. So, but then later on, there's a website called SimilarWeb, and this is basically where you can. It's a free like analytics for your website, right? So you can include a website, and then they will just spit out some numbers for you. Where's the demographic coming from? How much traffic do they have? Are they using paid ads or not? And most of the websites that I was looking at did not even have paid ads active. They were all coming from organic SEO or referrals. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is no one doing paid ads anymore? Why are they so strong with SEO? So maybe I have a completely wrong understanding of how SEO works or how it's supposed to be and whatever. So I'm really still agnostic, right? So still not into SEO. So and then there came Bitcoin. Next thing was Bitcoin 2000 in 2018, December, bam, from 3,000 to 16,000 or whatever. And everyone wanted to go into Bitcoin. And I said, okay, hey, I understand this is a complicated thing, blockchain, whatever the fuck that is, cryptocurrency, what has that to do with anything? So people did not really understand, but everyone wanted to go in. So, and me as well, I did not understand anything. I went to some meetups, talked with some people, and realized, okay, this is a lot to ask for. This is really some knowledge that you just cannot swipe from YouTube or from Google. This is just like really complicated. So why don't we do like a course on that? And the guy that was my expert tried to do a course on blockchain. And when I saw this outline, I thought, okay, this course is for beginners, right? And I don't understand anything. It's like, this is like magic, whatever. Yeah, I don't understand it. What I need is a simple explanation. What the fuck is a ledger? What is blockchain anyway? How does this work? What is proof of stake and whatever? He said, oh, that's the basics. Yeah, the basics. That's what people need to understand first, right? So, and we didn't get along. So this did not work out. And we figured out, okay, let's just, because we don't have the expertise for that, let's just do a conference on that and invite the experts. And then just ask them questions, whatever you want to. Yeah, just like basically like we do right now. And then have them talk and explain it to the people. And then you have all these influencers basically from the cryptoverse, and it was cool. So we tried to organize this conference, and I was super confident that we would just like sell tickets like sliced bread, because hey, dump a few paid ads on that and everything's good, right? And right in the middle, when we were organizing the event, Google and Facebook simultaneously stopped allowing any ads about Bitcoin, crypto, whatever. And we were just, okay, now we are fucked. What am I supposed to do right now? Yeah, because if that does not work, what should work? I mean, SEO, it takes too long. It's for just one simple event that will never happen. And then what are we doing? And then, yeah, we just started reaching out one-on-one manually to people in the cryptoverse, to influencers, to other websites, to coins, to magazines, and ask them to participate in the event, and then in turn link back to our website, to the event page. And then this was painstakingly. It was a pain in the ass. It did well. We like eight weeks later, still nothing really happened. And it was totally frustrating work. And we were thinking, okay, this will never work. This will never happen, right? And then there was this one guy. He's super famous right now because he sold his house. It's a Dutch guy. He sold his house before the Bitcoin went all. and then bought Bitcoin for that. Yeah, for the price of his house, he bought Bitcoin relatively cheap. And when Bitcoin went through the roof, he was like this instant hero. Everyone in the world talked about him. He was all in the media and so on and so on. And in the meanwhile, he had traveled with his whole family to Thailand to have enjoy his millions right now, right? And we tried to contact him to get him through Telegram, whatever channels. It did not work. And one day, suddenly called me up. He said, "Hey, Thorsten, how are you doing? You're all over the internet. What's going on? I need to be on your event." I was like, "What? What's going on here? Yeah, where you come from all of a sudden? And how do you find us?" I said, "Hey, yeah, but you're ruling the first 4 pages on Google for this event, and I want to be in. Everyone talking about it." I was like, "What? How can we rule the first page of Google? I'm not even on Google. I'm not even doing anything for Google. What are you talking about?" But I didn't even know. So, and then, I opened Google, inserted the event name, and bam, the first 4 pages. There was one link that was a direct match keyword with the .com domain, but everything else was about us, leading to the event from whatever page, whatever magazine, whatever partner we had contacted before, and built this huge net of partners that were all linking back to us without ever realizing what this would do on Google. Yeah, and I said, okay, fuck, this is SEO. This is the power of SEO. And when I think about it, I get goosebumps because it was so powerful. Yeah. And that's when I realized, okay, now you know how this works and how this is supposed to do, what is supposed to do. It's just really creating these links from partners back to your page. Yeah. And it sounds super easy. And it's basically, it's like a simple concept, but the road there to reaching out to people, and like 90% said no, not interested, or even didn't even respond at all, right? That was so hard. That was so painstakingly, hard to do. That I thought, okay, if we want to replicate this for our clients, I need to have like 10 interns that I don't pay anything for them, just reaching out to people all day long. Yeah. And first we started like that and tried to replicate this for every one of our freelance clients. And at one point I said, okay, no, that's not the way. I cannot not pay these guys, right? That's the one thing. But the other thing is that's just too much work. That's just time and money that you're spending down the line. That's just too much effort for everyone. And I realized, okay, we are basically reaching out mostly to the same people again and again and again, because we're all in the startup space. So it was all one category. And I said, okay, if this is the same category for everyone anyway, we need to find a way, like a directory or list or whatever, that we can just dump on your website and you're automatically linking out to everyone. And that's where Vispr comes from. But that's where we got the idea from. So basically we wanted to lower the entry point, lower this effort that you have in creating backlinks and finding the partners in the first place. Because if you're a solo founder or freelancer or an entrepreneur, who has the time to sit there all day long and try to find partners? That's not even possible. Or it's like a budget thing. Most people cannot even afford that. So this reaching out part is just too damn hard. And it's super effective if you do it right. We only, for the event, we only had 30 partners. That was everything. We did not even have more than 30 partners, right? And we were on the first 4 pages of Google. So this is super effective. And Google knows this, knows that you can only do this correctly if you hire a super expensive agency, right? That is putting in the effort, doing this manually, mostly also using every link that they can get. Yeah, most of the links you should not even use. Maybe, there's some problems with link attribution and strategies and where it's coming from and so on. And it's also a problem for us because people think that's a black hat technique. Notice it's not really black hat, because getting backlinks from partners is cool with Google. Google even says if you don't have backlinks going out from your page looks like a dead end, and it's penalizing the page. Yeah, so you need backlinks from other partners and linking out to other partners for Google to actually value your website, right? So, okay, this is not a nutshell. It was like a longer story, but now you really know where this all comes from. What was our trial and tribulation, and we've been fire tested actually with this. And from a total SEO agnostic who didn't believe in it at all to creating my own SEO tool, right?
Yeah, that's a great inspirational story from you, Thorsten. Thank you. So, Whisper already, it's a big success. And the moment when Whisper begins, and what is the beginning of Whisper, and what is
So
the
how it
initial
works on your
concept?
website?
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah.
how it
What
works on your
what is
website?
the initial conception of Whisper, and when
Yeah,
did
okay.
the decision to
Okay.
begin? So can
Yeah,
you
okay.
brief me up?
So how does it work? That's a good question. So we figured out from the event that we basically want to have a directory of partners on your website so that we can link out to these people. And in return, we must make sure that, yeah, okay, we're not just linking out, but they are linking back to us. Yeah. But if we do this one-on-one, that would also be called reciprocal backlink scheme, which is totally not cool with Google. Yeah, they will find this very easy. They now have an AI running and looking for this. So this is really easy to detect, and they will penalize the pages. So we had to make sure that we're not linking out one-on-one to everyone. Yeah. The problem with that, this is like rocket science algorithm that you need to write. And we didn't get it right the first time, didn't really work that well. So we had to try and trial and error this a little bit. And it took us about 3 months to get the algorithm right. So we're talking about advanced mathematics. So basically in how do you explain this to a 5-year-old child? Basically, it's like we are 3 people. I'm linking out to you, you're linking out to the other guy, and the other guy is linking out to me. But I'm not linking out to the other guy, right? So we are skipping people here in the list. Even though we have 3 people in the list, not everyone links out to everyone. So, and then we also introduced a lot of categories. So you can be in different categories, speak different languages, and also in the Pro plan, filter by domain authority. So how good and well established your website is, and spam score. Yeah. So in overall, everything has to work together to give you a list of partners that are in your filters, but not one-on-one linking out to everyone. So it's from this perspective, from this algorithm that we built, it's super complicated. It's not easy to just replicate it. So you cannot just build another Whisper overnight. It's not possible. We're building this for 20 months now. Yeah, so it's really complicated. It's not like a no-code thing and you just do it like that and then you have some solution like this. Also, we have a lot of problems. We had a lot of problems with the people in the network because they wanted to, get the backlinks, but not reach out to anyone, right? Obvious. Okay, people are like that. They want to benefit, but not give back anything at all. So we had to find a way to identify people that have the plugin deactivated or the page deactivated or have written something in their robots or in their htaccess file that tells the crawler not to crawl this page, no index, and so on and so on. All this stuff. And this took a lot of months to figure out, and we call it the bouncer because it has a lot of security layers that will help with identifying people that are cool, that play the rules and link out to everyone, have the page active on the page or not, and people that are trying to game the system and cheating. So, and just last week, we updated the bouncer with another layer, with another security layer to kick out everyone that's cheating. Yeah. And in the meantime, there's a lot of people that are not using WordPress anymore because we started 20 years ago, 20 months ago with a solution that you could just install everywhere with JavaScript. But then we realized, okay, Google is not really reading the JavaScript before it is resolved. So we have a problem with the backlinks being reported, even though they are there. So then we started to create it as a WordPress plugin because WordPress resolves the page before the Google crawler goes over it. Yeah, that's actually the reason why we're using WordPress. And of course, it's like 45% of the internet is WordPress. So there's basically the biggest community of developers and users that you can tap into, right? So how does it work? So you install a plugin connected to a profile that you have given me. Basically, you sign up, register with just a normal form. I go through it, approve this. We have some pages that will not be approved, like the usual suspects, like pornography or alcohol or marijuana or religion, politics, stuff that you don't talk about on the dinner table, right? Everything, this is the usual stuff that's not supported by Facebook, it's not supported by us. Yeah. So nothing fancy here. But also with languages, we have a huge problem with languages because 95% of people are from English-speaking countries in the network. So if you come around and say, okay, so why don't you support Wu or Tamil or Pakistani? I don't know. It's a simple answer. I don't speak this language. So I cannot say if this is about politics, war, or whatever. I don't even know. I just cannot relate. And then some people come and there's translators for that. I said, okay, listen, guys, I'm a solo founder. I don't have the option to create a network with, I think, how many languages are spoken in the world? I mean, 180, something like that. To create a network for 180 languages, that's just not happening. Yeah, because I cannot support that. And I support everything where people sign up in bulk, right? If you come now and say, okay, I have this, there was discussion about Swedish, and this one guy said, okay, I have like 20 users in Swedish. I can sign them up in bulk. I said, okay, listen, that sounds good. Get an agency plan, buy the codes, everything is cool. I will open Swedish for you. He signed up one website. Yeah, and that's the problem. So if you're asking about, this and this language, I will not support any Asian languages just because I cannot speak them. I cannot translate them. I cannot know what's happening there. Yeah, and on the other hand, you will not even get link partners because it's filtered by language. So if we have 95% users in English language, we have some Dutch, some German, some Spanish, but that's about it, right? So we support 8 languages, but only 4 are really active, and English is obviously number 1 language. So, and then, okay, so you signed up, you registered, you have an English website, let's say it like that, yeah? Matches the categories. It's no porn, it's no alcohol, it's cool. So, and then you can install the WordPress plugin and need to connect it to the Vispr server, yeah, with your login. That's a 2-minute thing. And basically, the plugin will automatically create a new WordPress page for you and insert the partner directory with the list that matches your filters. Yeah, English, this category, DA, whatever you set in the pro plan 10, spam score 5, whatever. Yeah. So then you get a list of, let's say, 50 users that you're linking out to. In the pro plan, you get more links in than you get to link out. Yeah, that's a specialty in the business and the pro plan. In the business plan, you get double what you link out back. In a pro plan, you get 3 times that back what you link out. So you're basically getting 90 links in, then you're only linking out to 30 people. In the business plan, you're linking to 50, and you're getting 100 back. But this depends on the size of the category. If the category is smaller than that and has only 60 people in the category, then of course you cannot get 100 backlinks, right? Then you get maximum, we skip a few partners, let's say 40 or something like that. Yeah. So that's basically how it works. It's all automatic. We are onboarding new people almost every day, sometimes 10 a day, sometimes, only 1 a day. It depends on how good the platforms are selling the deals. And so the network grows all the time. And it grows in your category, which means as soon as someone new comes that matches your filters in your category, they will be added to your list or they link out to you, depends. Yeah. So, and the more new people come in, the bigger the network grows, the more effective it becomes. What will happen with your SEO? Never, ever expect a spike in traffic. That's not how SEO works, right? This is a long-term game. What happens is that you have a mix of high domain authority and low domain authority websites. The high domain authority websites will be crawled more often by Google and will be found first. The low traffic websites, for example, new websites that have lower than 5,000 visitors per month, will not be found directly. So we had the problem of reporting this, because if you're using Moz, Ahrefs, SEMrush, whatever Uber suggested, the typical 4 big SEO analytics tools, they have their own crawl budget, but they will not give crawl budget to small websites, right? So they will not immediately find all the backlinks that are there. But the Google crawler has nothing to do with that. That works completely different, independent from that, right? So the Google crawler will find the backlinks first. And then sometime later, the expensive tool that you're using for reporting will actually catch up. But what we have done, and I will show you in a minute, is that we have created a reporting page that will show exactly the people that you are linking out to with the pages and the people that link back to you. And when they link back to you, you want to see the partner directory as proof. And we have just, because that's a tricky thing, because we have randomized the URL slug, because the page, if the page is always the same name, like .com partner page, yeah, then Google will have an easy time to find all these pages. So that's why we have like 50 different slugs that can be used, like partner directory, our partners, sponsor posts, whatever, and not sponsor posts, but you get the meaning, right? So we have like 50 of these variables and randomize it. So you would never be able to find it on a website when the people don't put a link in the footer, which many people don't do. That's why we are writing your page automatically in the sitemap. And this also works with popular tools like Yoast or RankMath. Yeah, so whatever writes the sitemap, we will be in the sitemap, so that the crawler will find the page, no matter if you're trying to cheat and not put the link in the footer. It doesn't matter, actually. It's good practice, but it will work through the sitemap. So, and then we report everything, and you can click on the link that leads directly to the partner page of the other website, and then you will find your listing. That's basically how it works.
Yeah, that's great. It's so clear. So it's clear. So now you can you can share your screen and just a brief information.
Should I share it and show it to you?
Yeah, you can share your screen now.
All right. This must be it, right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you should be seeing a list of people, right? So these are
Yeah.
the incoming links here from a demo website that we have running here. And as you can see, these are the slugs of the directory pages that we created automatically. And everyone has a different name here. There are no two similar names everywhere here, right? Oh, no, this is also not the same. So we try to really randomize this a lot. What you can also see is the category. So basically, it's the subcategory because everyone is in the same main category. And this is for business solutions. So you have sales and marketing, business consulting, SEO, web development, photo and video, whatever. But this is not so important right now. This will only become important if we're growing the website, the network to like, let's say 5,000 users, so that we can like narrow down into subcategories. But currently with like about 500 users, this is too much. This is not necessarily right now. But the context of all these people is very high. So if you're in business solutions, you're basically reaching out to other marketing freelancers or agencies or service providers from basically development space or marketing space, let's say it like this. Yeah. Here you can see the domain authority of the individual website, and there are super small and new websites, but there are also higher authority websites in there, and it's a good mix. So it's not only like completely new websites here. There are a few, but it's a good mix, and there are websites I think up to 60. Here we have 51, but I've seen up to 62, I think. So it's not only completely newbies that you link out to, but even that wouldn't be a problem because Google says, okay, you should stay in a range of about 10 to 20 and link out to these people. Yeah. So, but I think if you're getting a higher domain authority website backlink, this can never be wrong for you. Yeah. But you would be able in the pro plan to say, okay, I don't want to link out or getting links from pages that have a domain authority of 1. Everyone needs to have at least 10. Yeah. So this would be possible. So your filters work and kick out everyone that is below your threshold. The same is true for spam score. Now, spam score is something that is an individual metric by Moz. However, they calculate this value is a little bit unclear, but you can read through it. The gist is that if your page uses a lot of banner ads or affiliate links or marketing tactics that are not so cool, like pop-ups and whatever, yeah, is forcing people into anything, then they will increase your spam score. I have personally seen websites with a high spam score that look totally normal from some users that said, okay, hey, I'm not being shown in the network. And I said, okay, we have a spam score value from you of 30, and we have a threshold all over the network of only 20, which means every page that has a higher spam score than 20 will automatically be kicked out of the network. Without me doing anything, you just cannot participate because you think, yeah, that's not a good quality website, not a good quality link that you want to have. And so, as you can see, most of the people have a very low spam score here. There are some exceptions here, but it's still lower than 20. Yeah. So this is another security measurement that we have taken for you to get higher quality backlinks by making sure that you don't get a spam score higher than 20. That's first. It's for every plan. That's also in the smallest newbie plan. But you can also jump in and get a pro plan and say, okay, listen, I want to have domain authority starting from 20 and spam score at least a maximum of 5. Then this page would not happen in your list because it would get filtered out with a spam score higher than 5. Okay, So, and then you have the language set up here, and you see if the status is approved, but we're going to change that. We're going to show a different value here. Here you have a website that is available in English and in German. Actually, this is my agency webpage, website. And as you can see, I'm doing nothing with this page. Basically, this is just like a business card for me. So I don't have a high authority. I don't do any blogging or whatever. But I also have like the least spam score possible. It's just -1. If you have -1, then there's basically like nothing to report and at all in terms of spam score, right? All right. Let's take a look. If you see this, can you see this right now? This new page? Yeah. So basically, this is the badge that you're looking for here because it's white. If it's white, then it means page is live, everything is cool, partner directory link is here. And you see the domain authority of this page is 20 and also very low spam score. And we have a NEWBIE plan here, which means you get 50 links in and 50 links out. They're a little randomized, so it's not the same links going in and out. That would be a bad process. But basically, there's not much that you have to do here. You also only will see, okay, this is important. If this is red, it's bad. You need to send me an email and talk to me what's going on with your website, right? And here you will see if it's even working and how many partners you have and whatnot. So, okay, now I should be back again.
Sorry, Rob. No, your screen is off actually. Yeah, Thorsten, you please share the screen on so that can we have so much of comments now, so you can easily answer that comments. Mr. Thurston, you're on mute actually. Just a moment.
Hi?
Yeah. Right, you can hear.
Unmuted. Now, can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, then let's answer some questions, right?
Yeah, please put your share your screen on now, so it can help to understand level. So let's go for the questions. No, will it work on WordPress or other platforms like system side?
This is a WordPress plugin, so it will only work on WordPress and no other system, no other CMS, no other platform.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a compliment. Yes, so Valentine Lang, it's just a, yes, backlink strategy is totally advanced SEO techniques. That is required rule for success. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, SEO, there are two different ways to do SEO. The first is on page, which is, for example, with WordPress, you would use tools like Yoast, Rank Math, all-in-one SEO, stuff like that, Squirrely, which will help you to optimize your blog posts, your pages for certain keywords. And will also interlink pages to each other, create sitemaps, create a nice robots text so that the crawler will know where to find everything and so on, to structure your blog posts and everything that the crawler needs to see, right? That's on-page SEO. That's super important to get right. But I tell you one thing. If you're not into SEO, this is very complicated. Yeah, it is hard. It takes a lot of time. For the event page that I was talking about earlier, I did nothing. Yeah, I had a home screen, a home page, basically, a one-pager without any on-page SEO at all. And in between, it took about eight weeks when we started getting links from these partners to rule Google search on the first 4 pages. So backlinks and getting off-page SEO right is so much more important than everything that you can do on your website. Sure, you can optimize whatever and find these keywords and that, but I can tell you one thing. This will keep you busy and occupied for weeks to get it right. But if you get like 10 links from a high quality partner, that it's worth so much more, that will give you so much more boost in your SEO rankings, your search engine rankings from Google. It's unbelievable. I was totally agnostic. I was working for an SEO agency. I was doing the WordPress websites, right? So, and I saw that they were charging 750 euros a month. That's like $900 right now a month for getting the small things right, and taking years or a month, 6 months to show any results for it. And getting a lot of backlinks is just like instant gratification. But it's super hard. And I understand that people are not wanting to reach out. Oh, where should I find these people? Where should I start? It's super annoying. And that's where we come from. That's where we say, okay, hey, we will solve that for you. We find the partners. Everyone that signs up to us is categorized, and we filter it. And then you can have only these people that you really want to. Yeah, and then you automatically link back to them, and that's so super more effective. Yeah, but just SEO on page, yeah, and off page. That's the two things that you can do. If you have the budget, the manpower, do both, right? Do both correctly. Don't use such a plugin, but do it manually. But this will take time, effort, and cost a lot of money. Yeah, we just have an easy solution for you. If you're a newbie or an agency, just sign up. You can create sub accounts for your clients, and just get easy backlinks. That's what this tool is all about.
Yes, that's good. So we have a next question. Will it helps in finding broken links also?
No, and no in 2 ways. This question can be understood in different ways. So if the link is broken, there's usually tools for that. There's also free plugins on WordPress that can find and identify this. So it doesn't make sense to create something into our plugin that's available for free. So we don't do that, right? But there's one thing that we will do, and this is the next integration. I think it's coming out on tomorrow, maybe even, or on Tuesday. I'm not sure. With the next update, is that we are looking for maintenance mode in WordPress, because it's quite easy to set the page in maintenance mode, and then you're getting the love, but you're in this moment not linking back to anyone. Okay, you could say, okay, maintenance mode is still crawled and it's still cool with Google, but anyway, the site is not up. That's just the thing. And the moment you're getting into maintenance mode, the plugin will stop linking out to everyone or giving you some love. The moment you activate the page again and go out of maintenance mode, it will start working again automatically. Yeah, but it will not find broken links.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, next question. What kind of backlinks does it help in getting noticed?
Okay, so it's not like you could cherry pick the plugins here, the backlinks here. What we will be introducing is something that's called blacklisting. So you could actually take a look at your list and see some people that you don't like for whatever reason. Like we just saw a website that has a domain authority of 20 and a spam score of 70, and you don't have you don't want to limit the list anymore, but this is somehow strange, and you just want to get rid of this one guy, then you can blacklist this individual partner. And by blacklisting, I mean it in 2 ways. So this is you are not linking out to them, and they are blocked from linking back to you. So no matter if they need backlinks, all the backlinks that they can get, they would not get your backlink, right? On the other hand, we have like currently we have 4 main categories, which is like business solutions. The other one, I don't even know right now. We just changed that. It's basically it's a personal lifestyle. So everything concerning about fashion, e-commerce, tech, travel, beauty. No, beauty is in body and health. I had to check, but stuff like that, right? Then we have body and health, which is sports, fitness, diets, nutrition, doctors, therapies, whatever. Personal development, which is everything course related with consulting and coaching, that will, give you another mindset or give you some skills, even language. That's also personal development. And the last main category currently is office and industry, or trade and industry. So everything from, let's say, B2B, straight B2B category, from everything that can list on Alibaba, or is an industry supplier or service, or concerning your headquarter office, is listed there. So that's the 4 main categories. And you can just, from your submission, I will see what your website is all about, and then list you in the, you can select it actually, but if I think, okay, this is bullshit, then I will overwrite it and say, okay, because we had some people giving me a pet website, for dogs in industry services. I was like, did they even check 2 categories? What was wrong with them, right? So obvious stuff like that, right, where you just don't fit. Or if I see, okay, this is a thing that could be both, then I take a look at where do you get the better number of backlinks or the higher quality of backlinks, depending. But I would also call you up and say, okay, hey, listen, we could do both. What do you think, right? So I'm helping with that as well. So that's basically the kind of backlinks that you can get. It's every website is approved, is live in production. No cheaters allowed. We do everything to kick them out. You can basically later on cherry pick with the blacklisting function. And with the Pro plan, you can filter by domain authority and spam score, as I just explained. So whatever you want to do, you can just do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Dinesh Naik. Thank you for the question. And next question. Any plans to introduce AI to direct backlinks?
No, because that's not our business model. Actually, Google has introduced AI to detect link schemes, and in December 2022, so about a few months ago. And when that came out, they've actually found 3 pages in our network. And we instantly told everyone to check their search console, because the search console, Google Search Console, will actually tell you if the page that we created for you is being indexed or not. So you can check that. And there were only 3 pages found, and there were some problems with these pages from older users that were not following or security or latest security protocols. They were trying to cheat the system. They were doing some stuff that they were just not supposed to do. They were not on the latest versions, and so on and so on. So basically, we updated our security and our way to create the directory, let's say it like that, it's not cool with Google, right? Because it's backlinks. So if you make do follow and not no follow, which is also not cool with Google anymore, you're supposed to use the sponsored or the user generated content tags. That's the only thing that's really cool with Google right now. But if you use do follow, then obviously it's not 100% cool. But as we are creating unique directories, there's nothing reciprocal. That means there's no one-on-one link scheme here. So there's nothing to detect. We don't even use CSS, yeah, for the plugin. We're using your CSS from your template, so every partner directory will look completely different. Yeah. So it really is integrated as a natural part in your website and does not stick out and waves a flag. Here we are. Yeah. So it's really not so easy to detect by Google. But yeah, we don't have any plans to use AI in this situation because we just don't need it. The only thing that we need is more partners signing up, right? But that's not where we can use AI. No.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we have a next question for language related. So if you have a Bulgarian language, so website and make it multilingual with English language, it will not work for local SEO.
Okay, so there are two things here that I need to point out. If you have a language that is not English and you have a multi-language plugin like VPML or Polylang or whatever, you can just easily translate it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Google Translator because first, Google Translator it's totally awful. It will not really give you a good translation, and it does not change the URL. So we need to have a URL that has like en in it, right? So that's like a native English URL. If you have a Bulgarian website without English, then we will not accept you in the network. It's easy as that. But the thing is, local SEO is something completely different. It works completely different. It has completely different systems to set it up. This has nothing to do with local SEO. Yeah, we're not drilling it down to city level. Okay, so this is only giving you language partners, and language partners in English could be in India, could be in China, even could be, of course, in the USA or UK, Australia, wherever in the world. So this is not about local SEO. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question, Valentin. So we have a next question. Can we search competitor keywords in analysis that?
No, this is not an SEO analytics tool. Again, if you want an analytics tool, go take a look at Moz, SEMrush, Ubersuggest, Ahrefs. Those are the big four. Usually, big four. Usually, they start at around 99 euros per month, and that's just not our business model. Actually, we are allowing you to submit 5 keywords, but that's just vanity metrics. We are going to link out to your domain, yeah, based on filters that match the context of your whole website. So the keywords that you're giving here are just like a sideshow. They're not really important, and there's actually no need to do that. We are working on a completely new software right now that has nothing to do with Vispr, but sparked the idea for another solution that is totally 100% cool with Google. We internally call it V3, so version 3, but it's a completely standalone and completely new software that we're building there. And this will work with guest posts. Yeah, and we will attribute the sponsored and user-generated attributions to the links. So there's doing nothing in terms of backlink SEO, but it will give you a lot of traffic. And traffic is another very important ranking factor for Google, which is organic, which is even better than backlinks. Yeah, so that will be the next version. And then you're working with, I call it topic cloud, which is basically keywords. Yeah, so but keywords would be too narrow because you would think, okay, keywords is like my page A, my page in this spot, my page in this street, my page in whatever. Yeah, that would be a list of keywords, and I'm thinking, okay, about my business instead of my page, and my business would be like I'm a dentist. Yeah. So, and then just everyone that writes about anything related to dentists will be sharing your blog post. Yeah, but this is not about Vispr right now. The V3 right now, this is about Vispr, and Vispr is basically concerned about your web page and not about your keywords, because the context is going to be cool with the crawler, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So next question. With your plugin, can we bypass some websites with a domain that better Google page rank that our site?
So first of all, Google PageRank does not exist anymore. That's really important to know. So what we're using is domain authority, which is a MOS metric. Every analytics tool will give you slightly different numbers, but they are basically doing most of it the same as PageRank was supposed to be. But I think what you mean here is what I said. You have filters for domain authority and spam score. This starts with a pro plan. So you need to have this plan, and then you will be able to say, okay, I don't want to have the crappy new websites that just came out yesterday. I want to have the high established ones that have been around for 10 years or whatever, with the higher domain authority. And also the next feature that's coming up with the blacklisting would also give you like an option to cherry pick some partners that you don't like, can kick them out. Like direct competitors, for example. I think this will be what your question was all about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Valentin. So thank you for the question. So for next question, same from Valentin. Do you approve affiliate website with affiliate links?
Basically, yes. So I don't have anything against affiliates. We have an affiliate program, so why should I? It might be a problem concerning your spam score in the end. So, but that's something that you have to see. You have to check it with the respective tools and then see, okay, is this a problem or not? Basically, for me, it's not a problem. But if the network says, okay, this is a spam score higher than 20, then this will solve itself because you will not be listed. Okay, but there are tools. If you go to MOS, you can check your spam score for this website and you see it yourself. And then if it's lower than 20, can submit it, no problem.
Yeah, that's good. So for the next question, so where does it get DA and spam score from?
Yeah, we used to integrate with the MOS API, but as we were doing a ton of calculations every day, we ran out of free requests very quickly, and the MOS API is super expensive. I mean, like really expensive. Yeah, and so we are using an API that's from Rapid API. It's only $10 a month and just the same. Yeah, with in a certain threshold. So once the network grows to 10,000 people, we have to update it to the next level, of course. But this will give us the DA and the spam score of your website. Easy as that.
Yeah. Thank you for the question, Lawrence. So yeah, is there a way with Vispr to exchange backlinks with your partner, only similar with my website business content?
Yes, basically, you, as I said, you will get categorized. Yeah, let's say in business solutions, and then you will only share links with people in this category. Yeah, there might be categories that are smaller that have like a larger footprint, where access, especially for, let's say, personal lifestyle, this is a bit broader because of the interests people have. This could be tourism, this could be music, this could be fashion, this could be pets, right? So it's not only music, but this would be possible using the blacklisting functionality to really cherry pick only a handful of partners that you want to work with. We are about to release this. We are currently working on it, so I think it's in the next. I will not say a couple of days, but in the next 1 or 2 weeks, I hope. It's always with development. It's always you're triggering a bug and then you have to fix the bug first. But this is under development right now, and we will categorize you in certain subcategories that are related to each other. Yeah, everything else does not make any sense. If I'm with a marketing agency link out to a Thailand beer craft company, hey, they are my partners and I work for them. Yeah, but other than that, if I don't have a portfolio with them, that does not make sense. Yeah, but if I have like one of my friends has a that's a German thing. It's called Eierlikör. I don't even know if that's a word in English. It's a super strange thing. It's like a liquor made from eggs. Yeah, it tastes like it sounds basically. So, but they have this thing, and they have won international awards with this. It's super expensive. It actually, this variation tastes okay. I'm not into alcohol myself, so what can I say? But if you have some beer craft companies linking out to each other, this is super cool. But if they come Pat's website in between, that's maybe not the best link that you can have there. And that's currently how the personal lifestyle category is set up, because there are so many interests that you can have. Yeah, and that's where the blacklisting functionality comes in handy, because you can't just like kick out the people that you don't want to. I don't hear you anymore.
I'm sorry.
Now I hear you.
So, what is the good DA and low spam score for backlinks? So you found it.
Let's answer spam score first. The lowest spam score is the better spam score, right? So the lower the better. There's no reasoning that you could ever say, okay, why not approve a website with a spam score of 50? That's just too much. You will have like negative impact from that link coming to your website. You just don't want that. So the lower the spam score, the better. We have a threshold of 20. So any website that is higher than 20 will automatically be plugged. So you don't have even a chance to get listed, right? And but you can say, hey, I want to have a spam score, a maximum spam score for my partners of 5 or 10, and that would be all cool. You can do that in the pro plan and filter them, just everything else out. With DA, this is not exactly easy to answer, because Google recommends that you stay in a certain range. Yeah. So if you're a completely new website, even though it would be cool to get a link from a DA 90 website like Product Hunt or whatever, yeah, but that's probably not the best link that you can get, because this is out of context. Yeah, so you would be looking for, let's say, 1 to 20 and link to these people. Yeah, I personally say, okay, in our network, we don't have like websites with 90. So the higher you can get back, the better it is. But if you have already a website that is at 20, then set the filter to a minimum of 10 and kick out everyone with new websites with no domain authority, so that you can stay plus minus 10 your rank. Yeah, or mostly just like don't go lower than 10 from the rank that you are at right now, and just grow from there. The higher domain, okay, I always take the higher domain authority backlink, no problem, but I don't want to get lower. Okay, maybe that's a good idea. So plus minus 10.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you, Dinesh Nayak. Thank you for the question. It's a valid question, I think. So next question. So that you already said that your plugin create a page in our website. So I guess there will be no page duplicates with other website in your platform.
We are using 50 different slugs. Yeah. So if you have a website .com, DEAS, COUK, you will automatically have a different slug depending on your website. There could be some partners that have the same slug as you, but it most probably will only be like one in your whole list. Yeah, so this is not a problem. It would definitely be a problem if every website has the same name, like partner directory. And that's where we started. We did exactly this. We only had partner directory, bam. And then when we started to understand, okay, this might not be a good idea because it's too repetitive and Google would have an easy approach to find all people, then we started to randomize it. And but not everyone made the updates until a certain point of time. And when Google released the AI in December 2020, there were still some partners who had this partner directory slug. And 3 of those sites were found. No other page was ever found. Yeah. So what we did was we completely kicked this slug out of the variation. So you cannot even get this slug anymore. And yeah, made a lot of updates with the people, sometimes enforced the update so they have the newest features and so on and so on. Everything basically to make sure that this is cool for Google. But let's say I cannot say it's cool for Google because it's not. But you know what I mean? It's not a problem with Google in a term that it's easy to find or easy to detect or even that they know what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Valentin, for the question. So I think comments will be in. So yeah, it's already been like 1 hour 10 minutes, Mr. Thorsten. Thank you. And so from my side, so what is the Whisper roadmap? So and what kind of updates can we expect in the future?
Yeah. So we have 3 features that are still missing. First is the blacklisting feature. I've talked a lot about that today. That's something that I'm personally also waiting for because this is so important for individual users that want to have a higher quality list. If they have people in the list that just are a bad match for whatever, because it's not 100% that you can get the best match every time. Yeah, so some categories are broader than others. Then you can just kick them out and just block them. Basically, it's super simple. Just one click, bam, they're gone. So that's the next thing that we will release. And then there's 2 features that are coming for agencies. The first is a white label, which means there's a way to override the name of the plugin and override your imprint, which means there is no, basically it's called Sumat's plugin. Yeah. And then your address, your business address will be the partner that has developed the plugin, basically. So and that enables you to sell or resell the plugin and the features for whatever price you want to your clients, because no one will know that this is Vispr and where this is coming from. Yeah. So this is super important for you to monetize it, especially for agencies in a better way. And the next thing, or the third and the last thing, is that we're still missing some kind of agency dashboard, which means you cannot currently see all of your listings from just your agency account. That's a problem with WordPress, actually, because we're using this on a WordPress basis. WordPress does not allow to have multiple accounts with the same email address. We kind of hacked this so that this is currently possible with our system, and we will match all the listings that use the same email address and show them up in your agency listing. If you log in as a sub account, as a client, you will not see that. But for the agency plan, the account is using agent plan, you will then see all your listings, so it's easier for you to manage what's live and what's not, and to see, similar to the reporting that we just saw, what's the DA and spam score for this page, for this partner? Is he live? Is he not live? Just like a status overview, basically. Super easy, but I think it's important to know. Yeah, that's it. Then Vispr is in stable alpha, and we're always optimizing the algorithm to match the partners better. If we see there is a way to cheat, we will close that. Yeah, so that's just stuff in the background, but you not necessarily will see anything from that. But these are the 3 features that are still missing, and then it's finished. Yeah, basically it's then stable in alpha.
Yeah. So thank you. So we are very curiously waiting for that updates. Yeah. So one last question from my end, and where is where Whisper starts? What is the head office, and so where it location? What about the team, Whisper team?
Where is it developed? I'm a German. I'm sitting in Spain, in Mallorca, actually right now on the beach right now here. And our developer is from Ukraine. I wanted to have a developer in Ukraine because of the fucking war that's going on there. And I wanted to have some kind of support for this country. And the best thing that I could was just, taking one of the developers and giving them money, basically, to work with me and to know that at least this person is like having a good life. Yeah, and they are sitting in Ukraine is huge. You have to understand that the war is only in the upper and the northern region mostly, and they are sitting a long way from the front line. So, and still they have seen bombings. Still they have seen electricity surges, so that there's no power anymore for days and stuff like that. So sometimes it's a little bit slower because they just cannot connect to the internet. Yeah, but other than that, I'm super happy and proud that we are able to support Ukraine in the way that we can from a business perspective every day.
Yeah, that's good. So we have a last question, I think. So all updates will be in all tiers.
Sorry, or no, I forgot to tell you. So the blacklisting will only be in Pro plan. And we have 4 plans. There's NEWBIE, that's the entry point, that's somehow limited. Then there's Business, that's already unlimited, but does not have all features. Then there's Pro, which is like the top plan with unlimited links and all features. And then there's Agency, which is special in terms that you can create sub-accounts and manage these sub-accounts, but has the same functionality than the Pro plans. So, and obviously the Agency features are only available for the Agency plan.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaideep. Thank you for the question. Yeah, I think so. It's already like 1 or 20 minutes. So I think comments also in the end. So thank you for Thorsten. I think it was a nice talking with you. So thank you so much, Mr. Thorsten, for taking that time to participate in our in our live discussion. So your insights and experts, and we are valuable to our audience. So this is a very valuable to our audience, and we appreciate your willingness to share your knowledge with us. So it was a pleasure having you as a guest. So thank you so much
Thank you
once
for
again.
having me.
Yeah, your mind and your contribution in this session. So thank you, guys, and once again thank you for that giveaways. So 4 newbie plans. So that's very grateful for our community.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just
so much.
for one thing about that, I need to have for people that will win. It's about the newbie plan. I need to have their name and their email address to be able to confirm their submission, right? and then I can reach out to them and tell them how they can sign up.
Sure. And so we are announcing the winners in tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So it
Right.
may be. So I'll definitely announce that in, so we need to sign in before, we need to sign in the mail ID, and same mail ID we need to share that with you. So
Okay, cool.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Thorsten.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. I hope everyone knows everything about Vispr right now. Just check it out. It's super easy to set up. It's like 2 minutes. Then you can, basically set it and forget it. And thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure. Some of the questions were brand new to me. Even though I had some other live streams, no one was asking them. That was really good feedback there. And if you have any other questions, just find me on Facebook in the thread. I think just make @Thorsten or whatever, and shoot your question. I will be happy to answer.
Yeah. So thank you for your valuable time. So I know how much you are busy. I saw that one message from you. I need to 3 hours to get sleep. So after that, I'll discuss with you. So no, I got that messages from you. So
All
thank
right.
you.
So thank you, everyone, and have a good time. Have a good Sunday. Bye bye.
Yeah, take care, Thorsten. Bye. Yeah, guys. So thank you so much. Your insightful questions and answers is, it's much more special for your discussion. So that's all for today, guys. So we would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone, who participated in our live discussion. So your engagement and contribution, and we are very grateful to your support, and we will be offering more exciting and giveaways and deals in the upcoming weeks. So be sure to stay tuned. So if you want to keep up the latest updates and digital marketing news and trends, and so we are invited you to join our Facebook community, and subscribe our YouTube channel. So links in the description. So check out the links, and go through and subscribe our YouTube channel, and follow our Facebook community. So thank you, guys. So that's all for today, I think. So the winner announcement will be maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I think it's definitely day after tomorrow. So who are the actively participated in live, so we'll definitely reach out to them. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We are going to end the session. Take care, guys. Take care to all. Bye.